Today I'm going to talk about how to be with friends and loved ones who may not understand the grief that we're going through after saying goodbye to a beloved animal companion. I think chances are they probably have a hard time dealing with grief themselves. And maybe not even the pet kind, just the human kind. There's so many myths that float around in society and how we should be around death. On TV shows, you see people collapsing on the floor and crying and then grieving alone. You hear sayings like, it was for the best, or be strong, especially if you're a man. Stay busy. I think time will heal. I think when you hear all of those things, it can make people really uncomfortable and not know what to say around somebody who is grieving. I think coupled with the fact that if your friend or family don't have a pet of their own, they really don't have an understanding of the nature of the soul-animal bond and human bond that you experience. So instead of getting mad at them or wishing that they would be more understanding, here are some ways to help the situation. 1, if you can, try not to take it personally. I like to think of being able to be with those who are grieving and comfort them is a tool that we acquire. It's a learning. It doesn't come naturally for most of us. I think for those of us who are uncomfortable with death, I think that they will be the ones naturally not be able to hold you or comfort you in the way that you would like. So try not to take it personally too. I think that if you can, try and find a way that works for you to be able to emote and ask for support. One of the things that I found has been helpful in my practice with clients and for myself too is ask for my own needs to be met. One of the things you can do if you have a very close friend who may not have a pet but would like to be there for you but don't know how is to ask them if they would hold space. And what I mean by holding space is just allowing for you and explain to them sometimes you just need to be able to share how you feel. You're not asking for advice. You're not asking for things to be fixed, or you're not asking them to make you feel better. You're simply asking for a space in which you can be all of you and grieve openly. I think having somebody hold space for us and to really receive us, allow us to be heard, can bring a lot of comfort during this time. Another way is to educate. I think if you are able to, in your own way, when you feel ready, to share some memories about what made the relationship with your beloved pet so special, so loving, why it has so much meaning for you, it will then shine their eyes and give them some firsthand experience on what it's like to have had an animal companion and what that love might mean. I think in some cases, if people were able to see that perspective, they would get an understanding and they would naturally be more inclined to be more understanding. And again, last but not least, as I said, to not take it personally, because I think sometimes in our own need and own desire to be heard is also in an attempt for us to kind of hold that mirror up to ourselves and ask, in what way am I not being kind-hearted? In what way am I not being compassionate? In what way am I not allowing all of my own feelings to come up in my own grief experience? In what way do I feel guilty or shame around the grief that I'm holding for myself? I hope these tips brings you some comfort as you are navigating your own way through saying goodbye to your beloved pet. If you would like some support, you can take a look at our website, clairechu.com, and feel free to email me if I can be of support. Until then, from my heart to yours, take good care.